Welcome everyone. Welcome once again to a new vlog segment, another installment of Amiah Sunday. There we go. And I'm just going to do a little bit today, this week, not very much. And here is the number one. Do not show this yet to your co-star, Amiah. Do not show this yet to your co-star because I don't know. I'm not sure how many Princess Diary movies there are, but this is the number one moment according to Mojo. So I don't watch these movies. I like Anne Hathaway though.
Granddaughter Emilia. A complete makeover from head to toe? Sign us up. Paolo's ultimate transformation of Mia appeared to be a simple cleanup. Just a few eyebrow plucks and some hair brushing. Or so it seemed.
Oh yeah, this is where she becomes the actual person.
But the princess-to-be's makeover must have actually taken them hours in order to achieve such beautiful results. Anne Hathaway's visual transformation allowed us to see how she could play both facets of Mia so incredibly well. We believed Mia when she said that,
as always, this is as good as it's gonna get.
but we're happy to see that it wasn't. Watching her get pampered is incredibly satisfying, as we had been dying to separate Frida and Kahlo. Mia now looks more refined, polished, and royal. Get ready, Genovia. Your princess is postage stamp ready.
Paolo is exhausted because Majesty, only Paolo, can take this and give you
A princess.
There you go.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out.
So that's very cool. That Alana, I guess. Yeah. So that's very cool. So Princess Diaries is not my kind of movie. I'm trying to think. I barely tolerate Mean Girls. Mean Girls. Maybe some sitcoms. God, I can't even think of anyone right now. But there's a lot of different movies. But I remember the ones. I remember the one with Bette Midler and what's her name? Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin. Yeah, that was what is it? Trading Places. There's all kinds of movies. Thelma and Louise. I really have to watch that one. Thelma and Louise is the one I have not really watched. And other happy stuff Amaya did. Here she is with the Apollo cameraman, Emerson Miller. No relation, I think, well, as far as I know. Very common last name. But here's Emerson Miller for the, what is it, the Madison movie? The Madison TV show. Very cool of Amaya to hang out. Was it he was going to go there to be sad, but Amaya cheers him up? That's very cool. Uh, I don't know if I can go to a concert anytime soon. Would have to get a new car. But I'm curious to go to a death metal convention if such one exists. Death metals I know is a whole different animal than this music, but that's who I am. There appears to be some late night in the city shooting. And this important sign, now is always the time for becoming. I remember this when I had a classmate who went to nightclubs. Who he ran his own nightclub on Thursdays. It was 80s punk rock, right? Punk rockers, right? Rockabillys, right? People who had that 50s look, but they were into 80s music, had wear darker clothes. And one of the friends of the friend of the class, so I had a classmate who did that, right? He ran his own nightclub on Thursdays, and his friend had a wife, and his wife danced with me on the dance floor. I wasn't much of a dancer, really. It wasn't my thing. I don't go to nightclubs to pick up. I tried all that stuff when I was younger, talking to girls at the nightclubs, but that's not me. But no, I mean she did that as like the wife did that as like a courtesy charity kind of thing. But I'm just not a nightclub person at all. I hate nightclubs. I hate dancing on the night. I'm just not like that at all. But it was cool. It was a cool event. I think I did that in what 2000 2008. Yeah, 2008. I'm still reading this. Still working on this, but the colors have yet to be done. I'm still working on the colors. Um, but I am doing something for Christmas. Something for you and your mom. Something for Katie Miller. And we'll probably send it out the first of this, the first or second, probably no, the 2nd of December. So I'll send it out. I won't say what it is, but she'll get it. It'll be nice. It'll be polite. And I'm going to wish you and your mom and even your dad too, a very Merry Christmas ahead of time at that point. But we still got Thanksgiving to get to, right? We got to get through Thanksgiving. Two more things. Something did catch my eye as I was looking at the news. So here's an article from Variety. This is from October 10th. I didn't see this. Let's see if I can properly show you this. Hold Your Breath directors battled rattlesnakes, locusts, and lightning while shooting horror film. An actual dust storm shot our shoot down. Now, Amaya mentioned some of this, but I think there's probably more detail. I'll read the article to you. While some productions are plagued by COVID-19 union disputes and scheduling conflicts, Carrie Crews and Will Jones had their hands full with rattlesnakes, lightning strikes, dust storms, and locusts while shooting their Dust Bowl era horror Hold Your Breath. There was one day where we had to stop shooting because an actual dust storm shut our shoot down, Jones said. Once the actual dust storm stopped, we all got back on location, cranked up a huge 20-foot fan, and shoveled dust in it to make a fake dust storm. We should just let the real dust storm happen. Just use the reality. Luckily, Crows and Jones were spared from nature's wrath at Hold Your Breath's Los Angeles premiere on October 4th at the Harmony Gold Preview House. Sarah Paulson and the rest of the film's leading cast joined the directing duo on the red carpet. Hold Your Breath follows Margaret Bellum and her two daughters, Amaya Miller and Alana Jane Robbins, who are barely scraping by during the time of the Oklahoma Dust Bowl. While she waits for her husband to return from an out-of-state job, Margaret is driven mad by visions of the Gray Man, a ghostly drifter who materializes during violent dust storms. Paulson, who served as an executive director and star, was in every conceivable way imperative to the film's success, the team said. Jones and Crews praised her as a champion for the film, emphasizing her grit in the face of challenging shooting days. There were certain times, if I can read that, there were certain times where she was out in front of the massive fan with all this dust in her face, and we thought, surely she's going to say no more. She actually did the opposite, Jones said. She said, I want it to look right. I want it to feel right. Give me more. She argued with the safety director, like, in my face, it's my face, I'm breathing it in. Throw more dust at me. It was amazing, Krause added. Paulson, who plays mother to Miller and Robbins, felt very, very lucky to share the spotlight with her two young co-stars who both made breakout performances in Hold Your Breath. Amaya, here's a quote. Amaya, it's not her first job ever, but close to it. And this is Alana's first acting job, Paulson said. I feel like I've been blessed in that way. I was in Elizabeth Olsen's first movie, Lupita Nyong'o's first movie, and now these beautiful girls, who I'm sure are going to run this town very quickly. I'll be begging them both for jobs. Hold Your Breath is available on Hulu and Disney. So that's a little article. There was so, I mean, I thought of a couple of things where there's The Wizard of Oz, where what was it? The guy who played Jed Clampett in the Beverly Hillbillies, right? He was supposed to be the Tin Man, but he had an allergic reaction to the silver makeup paint, right? So that didn't work out too well. And then you had the was it Toto, the dog who played Toto, the little dog. What is it? The Yorkshire? Is it a Yorkie Terrier? He would bite Judy Garland. I think he bit the director too. There was all kinds of drama on the set of The Wizard of Oz from the 1930s. And then there was another movie that had a lot of drama to it, and it was called Roar. Now, this is a movie I don't think Amaya would like or appreciate very much, but it happened. I'll describe it to you. I'll just try to be as PG-13 as I can here because it's not a. Basically, in that movie, Tippi Hedren and her husband and her daughter, her sons and her daughter, Melanie Griffith, they did a movie about lions and tigers and panthers. It was about preserving the wild. Okay. It's basically like saying, it's like a woman saying, I adore men of every race and I'll have sex with every man to prove that. Like, okay. So basically it's like, we love the wild and we preserve wild animals in their natural habitat and we're going to put them on camera to prove this point. So they put these cats in front of the cameras and all these actors and camera people and lighting people and makeup people and stunt people or whoever. There were actually no stunts. I think it was just the actors themselves. All these people were working with these cats, and these were not showbiz cats. These are not showbiz animals. These are cats who are going to behave as wild animals do. So it's a bit unnerving to watch to have for people to deal with the cats because either you smack them on the face or the cat will take you out with its claws. So, I mean, that's just how it was. It was the most dangerous movie ever made. Um, and I mean that people's lives were in danger. This was in Africa. This was a really dangerous way to put people in there. Melanie Griffith still likes her big cats. Okay, maybe that's why Don Johnson left. Um, that was like 40 years after a movie that came out that in which the cats, the wild animals, were let loose on a stage to attack each other. And after that movie came out from the 30s, they have the ASPCA. They have a rule about how animals are to be treated on the set. So I'm hoping now. Amaya worked with stunt performers, but I'm hoping Amaya's crossing her fingers too. I know she is that she gets to work with an animal. It's like Benji the Reunion or Lassie, right? Something where she gets to work with an animal. I mean, I know she's looking for that. She's looking for that movie. I hope you get it too. I really do. With the horses, I think that's like maybe that's the breakthrough is the horses because working with the horses is just a great breakthrough moment for her. But never before has she really got to work with animals. So this is great. But those movies were just so much drama attached. Now, finally, this one I wanted to show you this one really quick because I meant to show this like a long time ago, but I never had an opportunity to do so. So here we have this is Amaya. I don't know if this is her dog. I'm assuming this was her dog, and this dog is horrible. He just pulls on her hair. Like, what the hell are you doing? What the bad dog? Stop that! Oh my god! I had these. So yeah, this is an old like Japanese article, and yeah, this dog was a bastard. Anyway, or maybe he's a nice dog. I don't know, but anyway, there you go. So until next time, I'm not sure if we're gonna do more content. These are little vlogs, so whatever is Amaya related or whatever's on my mind, I'll always be happy to post and have a brighter tomorrow and a brighter week, Amaya. And much love, and I hope you enjoy Princess Diaries.